always listen to music while I'm doing my makeup, and I've lost my earbuds. I can already tell this is going to be a pretty productive video. Usually if I plan on wearing my glasses that day, I'll do like a natural look on the eyes and then just really focus on the skin and the lip color. So that's what we're going to do today. My glasses have a clear frame to them, so while I could still wear super colorful eyeshadow with them, it's not really worth it because it's hard to see. I'm going to start by moisturizing using the Glam Glow Volcasmic Matte Glow Moisturizer. I went on a walk this morning in the cold and my skin is so dry. Next, I'm going to cover up these pores with the Benefit Professional Matte Rescue. Whenever I use this, I'm super careful not to get it on my nose because whenever it gets on there, it gets like slick and oily and it's just gross. I'm gonna use a little bit of this Makeup Forever HD primer, and this is the green one, and I'm just going to apply it to the red parts of my cheeks. Might as well put some on my forehead too. I'm gonna fill my brows with the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 3. When filling in my brows, I tried to use a light hand on it because I'd rather go back and fill somewhere in darker than having to reconceal it. Man, I'm always so happy when I get that first brow right. It's like, yes! This eyebrow over here hates me. Everyone says that you have a favorite eyebrow, and by far mine is definitely this one. This one is just impossible. To prime my eyes, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Linen. And I just like to put it all over my eyelids. For this look, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I'm going to start with the shade White Chocolate and just put that all over my eyelids. Taking a break from the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Benefit High Brow to highlight under my brow bone. Gonna go into the shade Salted Caramel and put that into my crease. I'm gonna take the shade Milk Chocolate and I'm going to blend that into the outer part of the crease. To highlight the inner corner part of my eye, I'm going to use the shade Champagne Truffle. Next, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. This is the hard part. First eye is done. Now for this one. For mascara today, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. The Circle of Life is currently playing right now and it's taking everything in me not to belt it out. At some point my camera decided to stop recording, so if there's something missing from this video, I will put it somewhere in a text box like right up there. So I don't want to do like too much on my skin today, so I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and it's in Warm Porcelain. It wasn't until I watched the video of me putting my makeup on one time that I realized what my dad meant when he said it looks like I'm putting war paint on. I mean, I'm going to set the foundation a little bit with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This makes it so much easier to blend my blush and contour on top. For my contour, I'm going to be using this shade out of the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. This is a little dark on me, so I like to tap off as much excess as I can. For blush, I'm going to be using this one by Sephora, and it's in the shade 1. I'm gonna go back into the chocolate bar palette and use the shade Salted Caramel under my eyes. So here's a little highlighter hack. If you don't have a shade that fits well with what you're wearing, just use an eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Ozone to outline my lips. I'm gonna put a little dab of this Vaseline Lip Therapy on top. For lipstick, I'm going to be using the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Topped with Brandy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like and subscribe buttons below. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or video requests, just let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching.